The Prime Minister has the call.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. And on indulgence, earlier today it was a great honour to join Gabi Hollows, many of our parliamentary colleagues and other distinguished guests to celebrate 20 years of the Fred Hollows Foundation. And I can see Gabi and so many of the supporters and members of the Hollows family in the gallery watching as we speak about this matter today. I was joined by the Leader of the Opposition and far too many members of the House of Representatives and Senate to name individually. We were all there, Deputy Speaker, because the Fred Hollows Foundation, by any measure, is a remarkable organisation, restoring vision to millions around the world, but also teaching people in developing countries to undertake cataract surgery and manufacture eye lenses for themselves. Empowerment, not dependency, is where the Fred Hollows Foundation takes people. Deputy Speaker, the Foundation, of course, embodies the compassion and vision of a very great Australian, the late Fred Hollows. Ray Martin described him as a man who believed only in solutions, not obstacles, a bloke who never took no for an answer. When it was clear his incredible life was about to end, he refused to accept that the good work had to end. So Fred left us with one last act of wisdom, and that was to set up his foundation. Today, the foundation marks 2 decades of work, beautifully recorded in a commemorative book called In Fred's Footsteps, which has on the front the very famous photograph of Fred with a small boy and a crowd and he's assisting the small boy, and the photographer of that iconic image is in the gallery with us today as well. The book, the image, all of it shows how the good work has continued, saving sight and changing lives forever. So this is a moment for this House to join together and to say congratulations to the Fred Hollows Foundation on 20 years of achievement. With his no-nonsense outlook and perhaps gruff humility, Fred wouldn't have said much if he could see us here today. But in his heart, I think he would be quietly proud, and so are we. And more than anything else, Deputy Speaker, we are very, very thankful.
The Leader of the Opposition on indulgence.
Thanks, Madam Deputy Speaker. Well, I too was happy to be with the Prime Minister at the launch of In Fred's Footsteps, and I too would wish to acknowledge to this House that Fred Hollows' dream has not died, and it should not die. Thanks to the Fred Hollows Foundation, which he established and still inspires, over 1 million people around the globe have been saved from avoidable blindness. So with the Prime Minister, I pay tribute to Gabi Hollows for pursuing her late husband's dream. I pay tribute to Brian Doolan and everyone else associated with the Foundation, but above all else, I pay tribute to a great Australian whose life made a difference to so many, and express the hope that many more of us should walk in Fred's footsteps.
The Leader of the House.
I ask Leader of the House to move a motion to enable further statements on indulgence on the Fred Hollows Foundation to be made in the Federation Chamber.
Leave granted. Leave is granted. The Leader of the House.
I move that further statements on indulgence on the Fred Hollows Foundation be permitted in the Federation Chamber, and I very much associate myself with the positive comments of the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition on this outstanding work.